However, the threat of those tariffs, if the deal falls through, or the ones in place with China, could lead to changes for us here in the natural state.
Yeah, what do those tariffs all mean, basically, for people like you and me? Well, THV 11's Maya Ellison took that question to an expert and shares how you can prepare if those policies do go into place.
This particular round of tariffs is interesting in the extent that it's not targeted at a particular commodity or good like the steel or aluminum tariffs are, but at an entire nation.
Tariffs, it's a buzzword popping up in headlines around the world as President Donald Trump moves forward with plans to impose them on goods being brought into the U.S. from several countries. But who do they really impact?
And often this gets distorted through the political lens, where the president, for instance, says that this is a tax that our foreign competitors are going to pay. His critics say, no, U.S. consumers are going to pay it. And the fact of the matter is, everyone's going to pay it.
So what could that look like here in Arkansas? UA Little Rock chief economist Michael Packo says these taxes could impact everything from your groceries to your gas.
One of the first places we'll see higher prices is at the gas pump, indeed. And as I've mentioned, the automobile industry is very integrated across the north and south borders of the U.S.
An analysis by the Peterson Institute for International Economics found President Trump's proposed tariffs could cost the average American household over $2,600 a year in the form of higher prices. But Packo says we're not the only ones that could feel the impact.
But by the sellers as well. So it's a situation where the prices faced by U.S. consumers are almost certainly going to be higher. The prices received by foreign producers are lower.
And that could lead to even more trouble.
We suffer from lost production, lost productivity, fewer jobs, and higher prices.
Putting a huge strain on the economy as a whole.
We're looking at an order of magnitude of an increase in taxes, in tariffs, of about $1 billion a year over the next 10 years. So that has a significant effect, not just on government revenues from these taxes, but the resources that are being used to pay the taxes.
In Little Rock, Maya Ellison, THV 11 News.
Maya, thank you. And as Professor Packo pointed out, these tariffs might be different from the ones imposed during President Trump's first term, while others have said they could simply be negotiating tactics.